LCS Live is here. We're Liddy, we're City, and we're a committee. I am your Lord and Savior Menzong, and I am joined by the grandson of the one and only Asha Mills. It's your flushest boy in town. It's Flush. Blow kisses, everybody. How's it going tonight, Flush? You doing all right?
Hey.
What? Oh, I don't know which one you are. Hey, Flush, can you hear me? Just take your head, because you won't be able to hear me. I've been talking to you.
Oh, hey, it's good to see you.
Audio
Hi.
super quiet for anyone else? Let's see. Hello? What about now? That should be better.
Check, check, checky, check, 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 cash, credit card, check. Eric, please switch teams.
Eric, please. Eric, switch teams. You're not approved. All right, so we're just going to do that so we can always see that. Hey, Mr. Matt, how's it going? Better. All right.
We got Tankfield Juice in the hizzy. We got Mr. Matt in the hizzy.
What do you want, Maya? I'm ready.
My forehead is extremely shiny. That's what we're gonna talk about first before we get into pick ban. And pick ban, I do believe, has begun here. We've got an Alistar ban, an Alawi ban coming real quick here. The Alistar ban is a nod to Slaga, I presume, who is an accomplished Alistar player and an incredible Pike player. So we got two targeted bans on the epic support player of HSS. We got the Alawi ban coming out. We know that that's the big Ganweener's kryptonite.
Yeah, and Dr. plays it very well.
Yeah, Alawi, oppressive in lane. We got the Hecarim ban as a nod to Maye, the Diamond Jungler, who is an absolute monster. Caitlyn ban, as well as a Morgana ban. So some targeted bans here.
Interesting coming out. I know that maybe Slaga doesn't necessarily like that, but then we got the Yorick. That's going to be StarCraft in the top lane right there. Looking for probably like a Dr. Pengu Thresh as well to kind of round this compound over with.
That's also a denial pick from the big Ganweener here, whose best champions are Urgot and Yorick. So that's going to probably force HSS to take the Urgot here pretty soon, unless they want Ganween to have to go down in his champion pool. So we have seen StarCraft hard. It's Dr. Pengu top or StarCraft top, you think?
StarCraft top. I'm not known for Dr. Pengu. There is the Urgot. You did the aforementioned Urgot for Ganweener right there. And that's going to be the Kaisa for Zawaldo. I know that, or actually, it's going to be Rafal, because if I'm not mistaken, Rafal said that he will be playing an AD carry no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
So then we'll be seeing Elucida most likely in the jungle with Zawaldo mid lane.
Yeah, okay. That sounds about right. Ganween playing the top lane.
Yeah, more like
I like it.
Because he's got a bunch of people who love anime on this squad. As the Kane comes out as a kind of a denial pick away from Elucida, but not really known as a Maye champion. Is Maye going to bring out his patented AD carry back as well? Is it going to be the old codename carries next doors going against each other? It'd be interesting right there in the bottom.
I think that'd be kind of a crime, because like Maye is such an insane jungler, and I think he should play jungle.
Yeah,
but we'll see what they do.
Great jungler like Maye. That's what I want.
This guy's pretty darn good too. He and I have a 0% win rate together, but he's pretty darn good. Galio coming out, probably for the man himself, Slaga, in the bot lane on the Galio support.
Yeah, Slaga is really good. I'm for sure about that on that Galio. Also, Kaisa Galio being able to proc those passive stacks right there. As the Taric comes out, but the Elise Instaban, they're really focusing on Elucida's potential champion pool right here.
Yeah, and while Maye may be the diamond jungler, Elucida is insanely good as well, and he could really go toe-to-toe with Maye here. Worth noting that Galio's support was recently nerfed, especially its early game damage. It got some kind of compensation buffs in its late game scaling on the W damage. However, we will see if Galio's support is still effective here.
Yeah, I still think what he does, and his kit is naturally why he's doing it. And yeah, the Teemo Troll Hover, they don't want them to ban Teemo just because they're minions. But the Talia, so they focus the 2 carries going on right here in Slegay and Elucida, I think are the way that we would pronounce these names. I'm not entirely
I'm convinced.
Yeah. You could be hot or you could be cool, but you can't be Slaga.
We've got a request to turn up the bung. Now I wanna some gentleman named I wanna was a good daddy. I wanna was a goo daddy.
Goo daddy. Goo daddy in here.
Probably a hard stuck Iron 4 on all of his accounts if I were to guess.
Probably can't even play Yasuo.
What a scumbag. Sure. What a total scumbag. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, so the Akali's probably going to be for Iron 4 Noob here, and the Nautilus for Dr. Pangu. I am actually, if I had to make a bold prediction, it's Akali for Maya in the mid lane, with OP Tristana and Iron 4 Noob on the Kayn.
And there's the Evelyn coming in for Elucida, and the Zed locked in last pick.
Okay.
What?
Adam Hall right here.
What?
And Zawarudo gonna stop by destroying everybody's life.
Zawazedo. Zedzedzo. Zedzedudo. Bro.
Bromo.
Zippity Zeddo. And Evelyn, all jokes aside, Evelyn is an insane champion, a 1v9 kind of champion if she can get fed. Some interesting synergy with the Galio in that Evelyn can be invisible and Galio can kind of like ult on her in sort of an unexpected fashion. So a lot of DPS here on the side of HSS with the Evelyn, with the a lot of burst damage, I should say. Not maybe not a traditional team fighting comp, but you know, so like Evelyn and Zed can really smash the side lanes and make shit happen in skirmishes. So pardon my French. So yeah, interesting. I think it's pronounced.
Oh yeah, and Ed. I think Chris has this assassin talking about, and then they have that workout kind of like pick up. Sean's still quiet.
Yeah, you know, Kaisa being a really insane champion and Slaga just being a total playmaker on the Galio. He can really do some stuff. He's really I would say a stuff doer in that support position. He may be gold 1. Honest to goodness, I think he plays like a plat 3 player. He's really good. And so yeah, now it's worth noting that on the side of Ed, they got the Nautilus, which is frankly pretty OP right now. Looks like that's going. So at this moment, it looks like Iron 4 noob support with OP Tristana. So I would give the edge in strength to the bot lane of HSS here. They have the Slaga buff. Everyone knows at this point that Slaga is OP. Hence the double first phase bans being thrown at him, Alistar and Pyke. But he does have a very deep champion pool. Contrary to what some ignorant people might say in power rankings, or,
if I had to rank Slaga, I think he's probably top 2 or not the top 1. But when I'm looking at it, I definitely think this guy right here is probably top 2. So,
not today. I'll say that. Not today.
Hey, I know y'all can hear me. I just call him the whole give me. Not today. I'll say that.
Oh.
You don't hear it in the background, unless it's coming through his mic.
Yeah, I do wonder. Oh, I hear the stream in the background on like a 5-second delay from live.
That's the only way you can hear the stream in the background. Okay,
yeah, I do wonder. You could just kill my audio. I don't need because the stream is coming in my ears,
I
and
just
so
turned the stream down. You can't hear what we were just saying.
I'm hearing the delay that he's talking about, and so maybe there's some kind of bleed from my ears to my mic or something. I don't know. It seems unlikely, but yeah, you can kill my audio if you want. All right. So meanwhile, is the stream up currently? Okay, so meanwhile, we're waiting on spectator delay now. We'll be in live action in about 2.5 minutes. So on the side of HSS, we've got Ganween in the top lane playing Urgot, a comfort pick for him, a really powerful champion in pretty much all phases of the game. We've got Elucida, aka Hansu, on Evelynn. I mean, Evelynn is busted right now, especially the Runic Echoes nerfs recently came in, and if she gets fade, I meant to say buffs. Those words are opposite, but you know, especially since the Runic Echo buffs came in, making AP junglers even better. Evelynn was already viable, and now she's S tier IMO. We got Zawarudo in the mid lane playing Zed into Akali. That's going to be a spicy matchup. Two assassins going at it. Both players have taken Ignite here. That's going to be insane. And then we got Kaisa Galio in the bot lane against Tristana Nautilus.
Yeah, and I do think that if you're looking, you know, for ED right here, I know y'all could hear me. I'm looking at my mic right now, and it's off the freaking chart. Hold on. There's no way you can't hear me. Is Sean still quiet? That's all I think we play like we're like at home, and so we're still like super normal, and we're not like buying it.
No, these guys are nuts.
Yeah.
Our brothers are nutter butters, is what it is. Like we're trying to play, and Sean and I are doing like succinct pro style comps. I'm like, but he has no flash. He has no flash for 30 seconds. Okay, look at Jade. And then people in the background are like,
shut the heck up, Mom!
It is.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. These children, their behavior. It's just, you know, as a teacher, I feel responsible for the behavior of the children.
PSA moment real quick. Here's our Min Bung minute. Alright. So if you're not a PMA LCS live, I miss you, brothers. I wish you were here. But you're not here. Okay, so if you want to look over here in the background, you can look. That guy is dying right now. I can tell you that. You know why? He's on the bump. Alright. But now we're back at foot. Oh, no, he's not there. He's busy.
But you said Menbung minute. You turned the camera to yourself,
I know.
literally away from me for like 30 seconds. I'm inviting my girlfriend to the stream via phone, and this guy is going to be passive aggressive when I'm trying to give you the full Menbung minute.
I hear that, but I can't. This is a travesty.
Whatever.
Hold on. You know what?
Oh my god.
Wait, can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? We can't even hear what you're saying. What? How? Oh, wait, hold on. No, hold on. Hey, guys, can y'all... Yeah, no, that's just the volume, hold on. La, 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 la. Hello? Is this good? Are we there?
You could go into your Windows mic settings and check it out.
Yeah, I was doing that earlier.
And friends, we are loading onto the Rift for Ed versus Hiss.
Hello? Hello, can you hear this? Can you hear this?
Mixer
Can you hear what I'm saying?
The mixer suggests there's nothing coming through right now. Oh, that's cool. What?
That's Pog!
That's super cool. Nice. Can they hear us at all?
Can y'all hear anybody?
Alright, so we got a 5-man invade coming. They do the sneaky through mid lane path. Oh, and they're ready for it with the counter invade. The hook lands onto Sulaga, but there's the flank. We got a full-fledged 5v5 level 1!
Can y'all hear me now, though? But, and first blood going over to Maye on the Kane.
Oh!
Gets a kill. Iron 4 new fails a
It's a bloodbath! It's a bloodbath! Holy...
The KDA is happening.
Holy guacamole. and the Ganween comes up huge. Urgot with really substantial DPS, level 1 with his shotgun legs or whatever the heck it is, and the Conqueror. First blood does go to Maye, so he gets that extra gold, but 3 kills overall go over to HSS on red side, 2 to the Urgot, who already has a bounty, and 1 to Rafal on the Kaisa.
Yeah, that is massive. The Kaisa being ahead and the Urgot being ahead is great. What it's going to mean for Maye is he can do an entire full clear, and that Elucida is going to be, you know, he didn't have enough time to back right now. I don't even think he has enough gold. No, he didn't have enough gold to do anything with it, really. But, what a start we had to here.
That was spicy. Now, worth noting that Ganween did not get to go back and spend his gold yet, so he does not have any real inherent advantage in this lane just yet until he gets his first back off.
And if I'm looking at win conditions, you definitely want with the assassins to go ahead because there is no actual tank. Iron 4 Noob will not be that tank. Dr. Pengu actually being that Akali in the mid lane. So it'll be a little bit interesting to see how this all plays out. Typically typically a support and then an Alawi Jace 2 trick in the top lane. So that'll be really interesting to see. The auto doesn't land from Iron 4 Noob. Could have rooted Rafal there for a little bit more, but the bomb gonna go off right there.
I love the aggression out of Iron 4 Noob, though, on the Nautilus, showing he is not afraid. They hit level 2 before the Kaisa. The Kaisa did go back to spend some of that gold on what looks like extra potions and a control ward, but because of that, she was a little bit behind on XP, and it's cool to see the bot lane of Ed aware of that and trying to punish Rafal early.
Yeah, I believe their name is like Everduños Denudos or something like that. Like, how do you say send in Spanish?
I don't know.
In Spanish, send nudes in Spanish, but ED is also for erectile dysfunction according to Maye, their jungler.
Interesting little double meaning there. You know, to each their own.
Yeah, I mean, if you are dealing with erectile dysfunction, we cannot help you. The PMA LCS will not help with that. I will let you know. We can't even barely help ourselves.
If anything, it would make it worse. Yeah.
Yeah, we probably give erectile dysfunction.
I mean, getting a bunch of dudes together to play League all day, I'm happy, but...
yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm with this guy.
So we got a relatively kind of farm-centric mid lane here. Elucida on the Evelyn looking to make an appearance.
Yeah, actually going on mid lane, but we get some action down the bot lane. That's the only problem with this Galio, though. If you try to go in first... Oh, and Zawarudo has the Ignite. Chooses
takes the 2 turret shots!
Dr. Pengu getting it with the Ignite, but then he burns the Ignite late. So Maya's looking to get the Assassin Kane form here, probably.
Absolutely.
Gets it right there, but he actually...
Oh,
my God.
no!
Poor mechanics!
Is Hansu griefing?
Oh my God, is that
no. That's just unlucky. Yeah, invoking the spirit of theatrics here. We've got Hansu griefing his team because he's mad that he got 3 assists to level 1 instead of 3 kills. Meanwhile, really nice play from the Akali there, who finishes off the Zed, who, quite frankly, mispositioned a little bit, taking 2 turret shots. He was very close to getting out of turret range for the second shot. The Ignite from Zed did not quite burn down the Akali, so on a knife's edge, we get 2 kills on the side of Ed.
Yeah, and what happens right there is where you can see Ganween right there. That's why this matchup's going to get really tough for him come the later parts of the game if he doesn't get a smaller lead or once he actually gets to spend that gold that he's still sitting on. Because if he goes forward like that and he gets trapped in a cage, he has no way of getting out. Also, the E, it does not get him out of the baby cage right there.
Yeah.
That is going to be tough. Another pre-level 6 gank for the side of, you know.
I should not have messed with the camera, but I'm gonna try. See what I can do.
You can do whatever you want. Just press D if you're done.
Oh, press D if I'm done. Okay.
Yeah, because it's directed.
Oh, we got a big trade here. Another anchor landed.
Rafal is trying to do as well as he can, and Opie being one of the most proficient wild turtle players in our game.
Now I gotta nitpick Opie here a little bit. He had it with the 3 caster minions here. He had an opportunity to set up a really punishing freeze, but he just goes ahead and clears it.
Yeah,
so
always really hard to set up a freeze with Tristana regardless, but yeah, you definitely could have zoned a little bit more XP out and made them come forward. As right now we see Maya invading Elucida as he's going to be going in.
Ooh, another mid lane 2v2.
Level 6s to be available right now. Zawarola right here, but Dr. Pengu still flinging that thing above his head like he owns the world.
And Maya does have an XP advantage over Evelyn. However, Maya has not backed yet to spend the additional gold that he picked up from that other 2v2. So
Yeah.
Evelyn does have the item advantage for the moment, and oh my goodness.
But that's okay though. Iron 4 Noob gets the kill onto Rafal. I'm not sure how that happened, but we can check here in just a quick hot second.
Yeah, rookie caster mistake from Flesh there. He's doing his best though. You know, he's not the most talented. Slugga, my boy. Oh, I love the aggression from Slugga though. I love it. Now, were we seeing there some of the nerfs from Galio coming through? He does not have the early damage he used to, and Slugga had not backed yet. So I love the aggression there. Excellent taunt, but it ended up just giving over a kill to the bot lane.
So Rafal had the bomb on his head. All right. Iron 4 Noob has flash and ignite. Gonna flash auto.
Oh.
Right there. That's how it happened. All right, so that's good.
Again, I'm so impressed by the way Iron 4 Noob has been playing so far. Really great aggression and showing that he's very comfortable on this Nautilus power pick.
Yeah, and as you can tell, we do have the dragon alive now. We got some special overlay stuff over here. These are the red brambleback, our blue. This is amazing. This is awesome. I love this. Now all they need to do is
that's
cut
dope.
the spectator delay down from 3 minutes to 1.5, and then I'd be okay. If not, instant on custom.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's
so it
dope.
looks like Maya is going to be soloing out this early air Drake right here, because we do say it's Cloud Drake. It even tells you the Drake. It even tells you the Drake.
Spicy.
Ganwing always going a little bit early, but oh, the Maiden coming out right now and just doing massive amounts of damage. The Conqueror has been Frontlash does. I mean, StarCraft does have flash right
Oh.
now. Flash out here.
Oh.
Ooh, but just barely lives. StarCraft probably could have flashed right there as well.
And look at the discipline there from Ganween, holding onto his flash that whole time. I'm really, really impressed by that. This guy has become a really quality top laner.
Elucida is here now, gonna land the charm on the Iron 4 Noob. The CC layering is perfect right there. Iron 4 Noob is gonna go down to the ultimate on Elucida right here, invoking other shades of theatrics, but generally not the shades of gray that we're used to seeing from him.
He is very, sexually attractive. So if that's what you're going for, I'm.
Elucida going right there, getting the Galio ultimate. Wait, he couldn't ult right there, so OP Slugga to lock him down. Does he get it? Elucida right there, but OP is gonna take him down.
Oh no!
Kill going over both.
Oh,
Tristana
so many good intentions on that play. We are seeing a little bit of miscoordination between some of these players who are in teams that have just formed as of last night. So, but so many interesting things happening there. Ends up with kills going across. It looks like 2 kills for the Tristana. And did Evelyn get 2 kills as well? Yeah.
Double kills across the board, but it's starting to go towards these win conditions that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You want the Elucida on this Evelyn ahead. Maye finally finishing his jungle enchantment as well, but OP is about to hit that a mega strong Infinity Edge power spike here before 15 minutes, most likely, if this farm rate continues.
Interesting. Now, Rafal on the Kaisa has got the Manamune, which is going to start her scaling up. Might be looking at the Muramana Rage Blade plus Nashor's Tooth build, possibly. There are some different ways you can go on Kaisa here, but generally when she starts to hit 2-3 items, she can really, really take over.
Yeah, and, looking at the little cheeky... Oh, my God, no. I don't want to delete anything. Maya right here, taking the scuttle, has a big farm lead against Elucida right here as Iron 4 Noob and OP sit.
And I like Dr. Pengu showing the level 6 mastery there. He's saying to the Zed, yo, go easy on me. I'm only level 6.
Right there, on to Rafal. Gonna get it, but the double ult out right there from Rafal as they trade ultimates.
Evelyn's coming.
She's spotted, though, on the pink ward right there. As we're looking right here, Iron 4 Noob misses right there, and Rafal's going to get the kill right there as they're going to continue going. Elucida had the ultimate available, but was dissuaded.
Nice flank from Hansu there.
Yeah, see, I think this is something that you can learn if you are a jungler. It doesn't matter if they see you if they don't have enough time to react. But speaking of junglers and having not enough time to react, even if they saw them doing this on the top side, here comes Rafal. Dr. Pengu going backwards with OP. Gets the
the
time for selection right there. OP gonna be able to get out. Does he have the ultimate available?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Elucida. This man is a legend. And we don't know the legend
wow.
of this guy.
Wow, yeah, a really phenomenal taunt there from Slaga, and I don't know that he could even see the Akali in the Shroud, but he senses her positioning, gets the double taunt off. Hansu shows up, Lucid shows up exactly when and where he should. Fantastic. Now on the other side of the map, Maye the Kayn did take the Rift Herald. Very, very high IQ play from him, of course. If he sees Evelynn on the bot side, he takes the objective cross map.
Oh, okay, so the ult is inside him, which is inside Maye, but he still has it right there. Are they going to try to take down Ganwian? And they do. He had to blow his flash just a second earlier. So, knowing StarCraft, he does have the Demolish proc. They can get it down right there. We see Zowoldo going to be coming. They're going to get massive amounts of plates right here.
Yeah, really, really smart stuff from Maye and StarCraft, knowing, okay, they're making plays on the bot side of the map. We will make plays on the top side of the map. I feel like they could have stayed here, but then again, they're afraid of the Zed.
Yeah, the Zed, because there's no ultimate available for Maye, but I can tell you that the local gold still went over to StarCraft, getting 320 of
Yeah,
those two.
yeah.
So that's massive right there, because if he can go back and get that Trinity Force very soon, he's only a component and the combination cost away.
Yeah. Very conservative play there, backing up for Maye and Yorick, the Kayn and the Yorick. They get a couple plates off that.
But that is a re-gankable lane now that Ganwian does not have his flash available to him. Elucida doing his best new Kappa Turk impersonation now, actually, as he is stalking mid lane. As Dr. Pengu gonna get charmed.
Now the Akali has the Hextech Gunblade. Oh, but Evelynn does not give a poop!
Yeah, no poops!
Deleted!
Going a little bit too far.
Hansu can confirm Hansu's a dirty boy. And yeah, if you try to dive turrets against Galio, he will taunt you, he will chain CC you with his own kit, and that was tough there for the bot lane of Ed on the blue side.
Yeah, Rafal getting a double kill right there is going to be massive for his spike, as we do see the Infinity Edge come out for the side of Opie here at pre-13 minutes. But they are going to be getting this amazingly well... but if Maya has something to say about it...
Yeah, they're trying to capitalize on the tempo advantage here and just burn down this Infernal Drake, and they do.
Yep, now he has gone red form, but Zowoldo flashing, igniting, ulting for... pressure.
I like the aggression. It didn't necessarily net him anything per se, but I like the aggression. Trading flash and ignite and ulti for kind of the intimidation factor.
He's sending
there's something to be said. He's saying, Maye, I don't care if you're diamond, bro. I'm cubic zirconia, and I'm gonna.
This may be a family-friendly stream, but he's trying to say he's going to have fornication with him, but it may not be of the way that he likes it.
No comment on that. No comment. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what fornication is at this. It is a free country, and sometimes that's what people do.
Yeah, if you like mastication, Sean's mic is too low. I understand. I will act. Okay. You know what? How about this? You like that guy?
So we're starting to see how good StarCraft is on Yorick. This guy has been a top-tier top laner. Sometimes he flies under the radar, but every now and then you see he just hard carries games on champions like Yorick. He's got a huge CS lead in a lane where Urgot walked in with 2 kills. So this Yorick may be 0-1, but he's got a huge farm lead, and the pressure that champion will provide in side lanes.
Rafal going in right there, gonna get the ult on top of him as well. Opie jumping out, showing some shape, but still gets it off of the bomb.
But Dirty Boy Hansu's in the right spot, and at the same time in top lane, speak of the devil, it's the Yorick with help from the Kayn getting the kill, and they're going to bust that top lane open.
Yeah, so they trade all together across the map. Iron Fornoob does fall down in this bottom lane, but they get the first turret down bot in the top side. Now with Dirty Boy Hansu still here in the bot lane, Maye can clear this top side jungle, and they can probably still get enough of the top lane tier 2 to be going down, but it looks like they're just going to focus on this as here comes Zowoldo. They're gonna ult him. I don't think that's a fight that you
back up.
Yeah,
but if he hadn't wasted his ignite earlier, StarCraft is dead there.
Yeah,
that's tragic.
Triumph proc right there.
That's really tragic. A valiant effort there from the Zed.
Oh, he misses the stun right there, but it doesn't matter. Miss all your skill shots. Takes no skill to play.
Balanced, by the way. Dear God.
Yeah, my goodness. He has a 350 bounty on him.
So, really, the way this game is unfolding, really, really interesting, because the Yorick is going to be a huge threat in the side lane, but can the Evelynn just show up and delete him? If I'm on the side of HSS, I'm really scared of the Yorick pressure, but I also know I've got an Evelynn that can explode him, so it'll be a tough kind of tightrope walk for the Yorick to try to get pressure in the side lanes without just inting into the Evelynn.
Yeah, we've been wanting these 2 assassins to pop really the other assassin on the other side, Dr. Pengu, is the one that has the power spike right now with the gunblade, as you mentioned before.
Yeah.
Zed's still sitting on components of things.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not really doing much of anything.
And Zed being a champion that he is going to fall off as the game goes on unless he's fed.
Trying to make something happen right here. Does have the ult available. If he would have tricked a little bit more, I think it actually could have done something right there.
Yeah. Ganween did finish his Black Cleaver, but you got to respect the Yorick power spike of the Trinity Force. He's got Ninja Tab Eyes. He's way ahead in gold in that matchup at this point.
I feel like they kind of need to learn from their lessons. Oh my goodness, Maya just going in. Is he gonna get Rafal?
Oh!
Right there. He still gets taunted up. Oh, but the nice flash when I for Newman just shut down.
Oh my goodness!
Ganween in the top lane.
Oh my! This is getting out of hand.
Oh, StarCraft!
Oh, 4 for 0. Yeah, that's a 4 for 0 across the map. Maye played that just impeccably. Waits for the Galio ulti to come out. Uses the Kayn ulti to dodge the Galio ulti. Maye knows how strong he is because he's finished Black Cleaver. He's on a power spike and he knows it. They dumpster the bot lane with that play. And again, Yorick on that power spike with that gold advantage nukes the Urgot in top lane, is going to take another turret. This game is really getting out of hand for HSS. We got a 6k gold lead on the side of the blue squad here.
Naruto is going to take their first tower, though, for the side of...
Yeah, it's just not. That's just not going to matter.
If anyone's feeling erectile dysfunction right now, it's these carries on the side, not named Elucida. The ult comes out, but you are a dead man right there.
Yeah, and
almost prediction from.
And again, as you mentioned, the Akali, it's got the gunblade and Hex and the penetration boots. She's just way stronger than the Zed, and she deletes him and gets out before getting killed by the Evelynn.
I wanted to see if I can move that, but I can't. Question: what's your jerseys? Our jerseys are made by Wooter Apparel, and they're Find Me Off at LCS, and they have our names on the back. That's Flesh. I'm Minbung. We are the Deity Caster Duo.
Flesh. That's me.
Yeah, Flesh Bung over here.
Flesh Bung.
Penetration boots, yes. Oh, Opie right there, gonna get taunted up, but oh, nice buffer. Lucida just doing everything for this
and
team.
And if you're HSS, you are living on a prayer here, and that prayer's name is Hansu. He's extremely fed. They've got an Infernal Drake. Evelynn does scale extremely well, and so you know that's your one and only hope is can Evelynn shut down the Yorick, can Evelynn shut down the Kayn, and can Evelynn literally 1v5 this game. It is possible. I've seen it happen, but it is a tall order at this point. We got a 4.5k gold lead on the side of the blue squad here, on the side of Ed, and Infernal Drake is under pressure.
Yeah, we have seen, actually, you know for sure, because you could have a fed mid laner of an Echo on the other side, but if your Evelynn can just one-shot him without even using Charm, are they going to get this right here? Second Infernal Drake.
Oh my gosh.
Big dicking in the middle of this fight right now. Iron 4 Noob goes down. Ganween just... But a double kill for Maya. Is he going to pick up Rafal as well? He's doing everything he possibly can. Ganween gets knocked out, but a double kill over for him as here comes Alruda with a flash, always having to...
Does he do any damage, though?
No, I don't even know.
No, he doesn't do any damage.
No, and then Opie's just right there getting shredded by the wiener of Gan.
The enormous Gan wiener. You heard it here first. This guy started the season as an Anivia main, Silver 2 mid laner, comes in, switches to top lane, learns Urgot, learns Yorick, and he is providing his team with additional hope here.
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, StarCraft is just pushing down these towers right now. And
yeah.
The one thing I do want to mention, as there is some in-game, hey Dustin, they need you some high-level IQ BM from the side of Slaga in the bot lane. Fuck you, no we don't, from Tristan.
And very interesting points here because Yorick, if you just let Yorick AFK split push, he takes turrets as well as any champion in the game. Taking turrets means additional pressure, it means additional gold in his pocket, and the Yorick is still huge here. I mean, he's got a 48 CS lead over the Urgot, he's sitting on a 500 gold bounty, and the narrative that has to happen for HSS to win this game is Evelyn's going to have to shut down that Kayn, shut down that Yorick, and get insanely out of hand. Now, I would like to see Hansu be greedy here, though. I'd like him to have a Dark Seal stacking up so that he can go for the Medjais. You know, normally I hate Dark Seal because it's such a high risk, high reward item, and if you get shut down, it's almost a win more item. But Hansu playing smart here, playing conservative. We'll see if it pays off because he is going to get to death cap sooner without investing in the Medjais.
You know what I wanted to say? One thing I've learned from watching this, and that we can take for our next round, we have to play like solo queue players.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point.
Because one, communication's not happening.
Uh-huh.
Put everybody on comfort. I just fucking carry.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're actually going to cut stream because we're going to go practice. No, okay.
Now on and HSS just needs to keep thinking about win conditions, right? The Kaisa has not hit that insane 3-item breakpoint yet. Her Muramana has not come online yet. She does scale really, really hard lately with the changes that came in for the Manamune. Yeah, she's almost in the transform to Muramana, which is going to be a power spike. And then when she gets that third item, that champion will really, really turn on. Now, the team fighting is not really going to be great for HSS. It's going to be more about finding assassinations with the Evelyn, and Elucido's a very, very high IQ player who will be able to do that. I'd be interested in seeing him switch over to... Never mind.
Yeah. I will say, though, for Zawarudo on this Zed has been a little bit underwhelming because he can't fill the role that they need him to fill right now. Unless he's jumping on OP right now, I don't see any way that he pops anybody. Also, Baron has to be hotly contested right now. We are at the 22-minute mark. Unless you have a Heimer, you would start at 20, I'm guessing.
You could, yeah. You sure could.
But what I'm saying is that, yeah, if someone return or fall on, Neil Still, you're on it. But neither one of these teams have adequate wave clear, if we're looking at it. So if one of these teams gets Baron against the other, it's going to be massive. And especially if it's the side of ED that gets it, because like you said, that York, not going to be joining them. No one can answer him in the side lane.
Yeah.
If you have two people commit there, you're going to have a numbers advantage right there.
Yeah, and Stu is a very formidable Urgot player, but I got to think at this point the gold deficit between the two is insurmountable. We'll see how this 1v1 plays out.
Yeah, right there, going forward. Both Conquerors proccing.
Yeah.
He's the Galio.
Yeah.
So he might be able to proc.
He could he might 1v2 this.
No, he's gonna die.
Okay, so they had to commit 3 members down there. Now, Ed does not appear to be responding aggressively. Okay, because Maye did chase down, trying to help out his boy. You know, one of the options you do there is you go for the cross-map play and you instantly Baron there. Ed not in the position to do so, and we'll see if they get punished for it. Who did that shutdown gold go to?
The shutdown gold went to, oh my goodness, Hansura, it went to Slaga.
Oh, okay. Now,
as Elucida is going to die to Maye right there. Oh, and Dr. Pengu going on top of Zawoldo, but Rafal's going to take down the Doctor.
Getting scrappy here, getting scrappy here. Maye, the diamond plays.
Yeah, but he doesn't have ulti. Oh, and he takes the turret shot, and he's in the wall and takes another turret shot.
Unlucky, you know.
Mechanic. You know what's so interesting about that mechanic? When it first came out, turret will not target you within the turret range if you're in the wall.
Oh.
Out, you're still within the.
Jungler knowledge bombs.
So
interesting.
It's a little bit interesting. I always thought that was. I tried that out in the PvE when they were asking people to test out some stuff.
Now I'm trying to see the chat and see if we can just keep track of those shutdowns, because both shutdowns have been claimed. The Yorick shutdown got claimed by Galio. Kaisa claimed Kane's bounty. Okay, so that's going to catapult Kaisa forward. Now, Kaisa is going for Zonia's before Nashor's Tooth. She also picks up the Executioner's Culling. Very, very reasonable purchases here. It's not going to supercharge her damage. So again, we're seeing conservative and smart choices here on the side of HSS. In some respects, I would rather them be greedy. However, maybe they think they have scaling inevitability here with the Kaisa and the Evelyn. You know, so it can't possibly say that what they're doing is wrong. Evelyn getting very, very close to completing that death cap because she never greeted for the Medjais. You know, Kaisa's not going to hit 3 items as soon, but she will have a little bit of extra protection with the hourglass. So you can't falter for that when Ed has champions that can jump on her like Kane and Akali, and the Nautilus point and click ultimate actually. So that's probably why he went with the hourglass first.
Someone in chat real quick. Wick Luminary 5, thank you for joining us. These teams were just made today. We're at a live event here in Richardson, Texas, at the University of Texas, Dallas, and Opie just barely doing it, but Elucida still lands a charm.
Oh, that's disgusting damage. Yeah.
So good, he misses everything thrice, and he still gets the kill.
And I will say, you know, average elo of these teams, you're looking at probably high gold to low plat, and I think we have maybe a diamond player on each team, if I'm not mistaken, or.
You're one, Chris is one. Is one.
Ish. So yeah, we are seeing that the communication here is certainly not it's certainly not perfect, right? Because these teams were just formed today. They are all on Discord, however.
Yeah, but they're also in a room together where they're all yelling, so it's really, really tough. Trust me, I don't know from any personal experience, but I was tilted off the face of the earth. We are some good-looking guys. I want to take this light off above our heads, though. I won't lie.
Yeah, I go by shiny forehead now. It's just kind of who I am. All right, we're seeing some skirmishing here. It might break into a full-on team fight.
So, okay, I think we're going to be... I can't find the light switch.
Okay, so we are seeing now. It's very much worth noting that blue side's gold.
Dr. Pengu going in, and he's going to be taken out. But he takes the Worldo down. That's 1 versus 1, but it's a huge trade. Oh, but they're jumping onto Elucida.
Oh, the Evelyn is dead.
And Slaga just puts himself
the Evelyn is
right there.
dead.
Kage picking that up right there as Ganween was in the side lane.
Yeah.
Only Rafal in the Ganween, or can they do
Wow, and Urgot
Urgot
was not in a position to be a part of that fight. The primary carry, the Evelyn, gets picked off, and that is bad news bears for HSS.
Yeah, HSS more like writing an IOU as in, hey, I got you on that one right there, but it's going to be Baron going over unless Rafal's anything to say. Nope, okay. Maye, learn how to freaking smite. Doesn't even have smite up. My goodness, junglers these days. Am I right?
Now, a thought that I was going to talk about a little bit is the gold lead for the blue team has not expanded. As a matter of fact, what are we sitting at here? A 4.5k gold lead. Yeah, so 4.5k gold lead means red team has not fallen farther behind, which is good. They do have the Kai'Sa scaling. Evelyn just hit her death cap power spike, so her burst damage is going to be even more absurd, even more instant, even more deadly than before. We've got the death dance completed on the Urgot as well as the Bramble Vest. And we're going to see whether HSS can weather this storm of Baron pressure. Of course, the Yorick is in the side lane now, and at this point it's been well established that Yorick cannot be 1v1'd by anyone on the side of HSS. How are they going to handle this?
Yeah, so Yorick not only could he not be doing it before, but now he's got the ZZ Rod to run faster away when he goes near those turrets because he's always going to be in the sideline. He also has the Sterix gauge as well.
Look at the Evelyn. Evelyn's looking for something mid lane. She has not been seen. She's looking for a flank here.
Yeah,
blue team is split. Evelyn's looking.
All right, so we're going to let it go because it'll do it. They're pressuring down this mid lane turret right here, but they're looking for flanks on all sides.
Oh, Slaga's caught.
Slaga
or is he?
Flash. He taunts up 3 members right there. Rafal's going to go in
and
die right there.
There's the stopwatch from Kai'Sa.
Oh, but Dr. Penguin goes down. Elucida trying to carry this fight. Iron Fornu takes out in the mid lane as Slaga taunts up a minion right there. Elucida still on this backside with his ultimate available, just stalking his prey. Literally invoking shades of theatrics right here.
Now Kai'Sa has no flash and no stopwatch, but they used the Nautilus ult already. Misses the hook.
Opie, oh, nice stopwatch from Opie.
Evelyn is still looking for the assassination. Urgot's on the backside.
Yep.
They're split.
Slain Rafal.
Split focus from the blue team.
As Rafal is just going dead now.
Evelyn's coming back in.
Ganween.
Oh.
Very nice. Oh, but this is probably going to be it. As erectile dysfunction is going to take them out.
Oh.
Play for Maye, and StarCraft in his perfect fashion got to play League of Legends this game and just carries his team to victory off of the back of some really nice plays from his bot lane. Zoro's going to take his final breath right here.
Wow.
Iron Fornu gets the last kill of the game. The first game of the last part of this era of this thing goes to ED.
Of the day, of the morning, of the computer, of the League of Legends, of the application, of the mouse and the headphones. I mean, that was really, really, really entertaining to watch because HSS had ways of trying to claw back into that game. They made some really intelligent plays from behind. The Evelyn doing the best she can to 1v9, but at the end of the day, the Zed was too far behind to really contribute anything. The Kai'Sa never completely hit that 3-item power spike. She was close. She was at 3.5 items. Never completely got there, and not enough protection in that comp.
Yeah, Zed actually still edging out Akali on damage, but Akali's utility and buying time was more than, I guess, that 2,000 damage that we're looking for.
Yeah, and
but being out damaged, I guess, by your Urgot, even though he has Conqueror, he was set behind pretty early after that first back.
And how interesting is it that red team dealt more damage as the losing team this game? Evelyn dealt an insane amount of damage. Kai'Sa dealt an insane amount of damage, but the Yorick pressure is not quantified here by this damage graph, right? Yeah. Let's look at Yorick's damage to turrets and structures here. Total damage to turrets. Hello, mama, right? Yeah, so look at this, damage to champions is not the only thing that implies impact on the game. You look at this, the Yorick damage to structures, and really phenomenal play from StarCraft here in a lane where his laner came in with a double kill already.
Yeah, let's think about this. Elucid on Evelyn. wins the damage to champions, but has 0 damage to objectives. That's the reason why.
Okay.
No, that's it.
Sure.
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, that's
Stats don't lie. We're gonna throw it
Okay.
to a quick commercial break right here. So thank you for sponsoring us
Hi, Mom.
today.
I love you.
Love you too. And we'll be back.
Hey, Bear Jr., I hate you.